It is gas day. I've been using the generator so much. I'm down to a half a tank of gas already. It's actually almost down to a quarter of a tank, but I had to put a couple 5 gallons in this week. It's gonna be, I'm gonna put $100 in today. How much gas do you think we'll get for $100? Good holiday. We just got done dumping our tanks too, so we're good to go for 3 or 4 weeks. Probably about 2.5. Can't wait to get to this project. Pulling that Coleman basement AC out of there. That'll do it. 32.52, 23 gallons. I should keep the generator running for a while. What do you think? Oh, we're back on the road. Headed back home to our mooch docking location. Got plenty of generator juice. We just gotta go home and get all hooked up. Oh, welcome back up here for the however many time. There lies the sad satellite from 1995. I wonder if this thing ever actually broadcasted anything.
We are Audrey, Stephen, and Bella, our charismatic Doberman. We're living full-time in a vintage Winnebago we named Artemis. It's been 8 months of non-stop adventure, and we haven't even begun to travel. We've tackled many repairs, many updates, many projects, and many challenges. Stephen just sold his car, and we paid off our debt on the RV. Stay tuned as we finally wrap up the huge roof project, attempt more DIY, and continue to downsize my business. As we continue working towards the goal of avoiding another Minnesota winter, we'll continue to document the journey.
Clouds off in the distance, because of course there is. It's not that bad. Today we're going to be focusing back here. I'm going to walk the whole roof, see how everything's been doing. It's been a couple weeks since I've been up here. Looks pretty good actually. I'm gonna have to get back down and get sunglasses. It's really freaking bright up here. But I just wanted to walk the roof, inspect all the work that I've done, see how it's holding up. Ooh, it's hot. And a little bit of a soft spot down here where the Dicor is still. Might have to see what I can do right there. It's not like a soft spot, but you can tell it's like it's not really adhered because of the angle that I had to get. But the Dicor is holding just fine. So. And if I look down here, ooh, it's hot. Yeah, there's no penetration. I'll look back on the video too so I can get a good look, because that's going to be a little better than I can unless I get a ladder on the side. That's what the solar panel was. It's the fridge, the top of the fridge cover. Man, it is warm up here, guys. I might not be able to get a whole lot of midday work done. I might have to come back up here in the evening. Of course, here is... And this is what I was kind of worried about. It's doing all right though. I was kind of a dumbass, and I didn't come in here and like roll this flat as I should have. And I can see a couple spots here where it's like pushed up. And it was kind of hot the day I was up here, and it was like a long day, and I was trying to hurry to get work done, and I didn't install the tape properly. And so now I'm kind of worried about this cap. Because I can definitely see, and I don't know if that's just the, I think it's going to be fine because I have so much Dicor on it, honestly. So I think what I'm just going to come in and do is just fill in like the light spots like there, just kind of go around. And then I got to get to the front or the sides of this thing too to make sure that the sides are holding, and they look like they are. I just need to get on the side of that with a ladder and just Dicor the edges all up and finish sealing that up. And then I guess we're gonna seal all these lights too with a little bit of Dicor. So I haven't started him yet. I don't know what I'm gonna do with him. But yeah, I still gotta seal him up too. That's going bye-bye. Oh, hot. I'm gonna start by just scraping off all this old stuff right here. I'm not gonna take this part off of it. I'm gonna leave this on. Just gonna go ahead and go all the way around it. We're gonna get all this old silicone off. I'm gonna tape over it, and then we're gonna seal it, and then Dicor over it. Okay, so we're about halfway, well, maybe not halfway done. Yeah, pretty close though. It's coming off pretty easy. Just taking it easy, using the scraper, getting under it, pulling it up. Once that's done, it's going to be much more weather tight. we go. Just got it all peeled. So now I just gotta clean it all up and start putting tape down. And as per usual, not really rain clouds, but I guess I don't mind it. It's cooling down a little bit.
Hey, want to help us out? Subscribe to our channel. It's totally free and it would really bring us joy. Then click the bell notification so you know when we have a new video up. Thanks.
Ever, and that's the important part. Honestly, that's why I'm doing all of this. I just want this roof to last for many more years to come. Cut some tabs out for that. Have one glove hand and one ungloved hand to try and deal with all the adhesive so you don't get the adhesive stuck all over your glove. Let's see, but yep, there we go. I'm gonna go ahead and put that on. Go refill the generator full of gas, and then I'm gonna die core over all of this. No job doing isn't worth overdoing. Already got one tube down. There's about another 8 of these things, so we'll see how many I chew through getting this sealed. We're also going to do these lights too, just around the edges of those lights, get them resealed in. Here is what 6 tubes of die-core on top of 4-inch eternal bond tape looks like. It's all done. I'm all done for the day. Sealed in all of these lights as well. Just make everything nice and watertight. So this back cap is all ready. So literally the only thing I have left to do is pull this satellite dish out, seal these front lights, and remove that antenna. And I'm ready to start painting. Putting the Henrys down. Excited. Finally check this off my list. In about a week and a half, we just got over that heat spell. It's actually pretty nice out today. But here's the rear cap that I did. Pretty happy with it. How it turned out. These lights too. Look nice and sealed tight. Now we're gonna work on getting that satellite dish finally off. All the patchwork and sealing done. Today, focus. You see I already cut that wire here. Get that out. Absolutely no sealant of any kind on that, so I'm sure that's been leaking for God knows how long. Flatheads, or like probably 7 or 8 millimeter doohickeys. First, I think I'm gonna scrape all this out for this antenna. I'm gonna see if I can get this out of here, and if I can, I'll get that resealed, and then I'm gonna reseal all these lights. This is our mission today: is get this thing ready for paint by tomorrow. Finally. Another antenna. I don't really know what these are for. There was one here and there's one here. I just got this one cleaned up. I'm gonna put some denatured alcohol down, wipe down all these lights, and come up here and get everything recocked. So it looks pretty. You can see there's also a couple of stress cracks in here, so I might bring a little bit of die core out a little bit wider. And I'm also gonna probably clean this up with some alcohol as well, so that I can just put some touch-up die core down. This denatured alcohol seems to go a long way. I think I might still need another gallon for cleaning the whole roof once I get done patching and sealing. A little bit of this, you'd be surprised. Just get a rag nice and wet. Cleans this roof up real nice. It doesn't take long to go through one of these tubes. Got that all covered up. Got some touch up to do there. 2 more lights, and then some touch up here to do. You can see I was following some cracks. Just trying to fill in a little bit more. I got a couple more over here to fill in. It's coming along. So I just figured out that I can use this hole to cut the tips off of these. And the first time I tried it, I absolutely butchered it. Anywhere that I just see bare die core, I'm just gonna come in, put a little bit of filler in. And this is really almost impossible to do one-handed while filming. We never want any penetration, ever. I think we're all good. Get a lot of little patches done in here. Little touch-ups, little touch-em-uppies. I'll let all that dry. So now, the only thing that's left is this bad guy. We don't need satellite television anymore. This is the future. Everyone has Netflix. So, we're gonna pull this bad boy out. Said bad boy twice, which means you know I'm serious. I love when I do a whole segment and then I forget to film it. Anyway, we're inside of the bus. Headline is drooping a little bit. I think we gave up on it, on re-gluing, and I think we're just gonna revert to staple gunning it back up. Anyway, there's a couple screws. See one right there, I gotta pull one right at the end of there. And once I get those apart, we'll see where we're at. Hopefully then I can just unbolt it from the top and give it a new home somewhere besides here. That was easy. It was almost too easy. So that shaft just goes up there. Oh, I got 4 more screws here I gotta take off. Okay, and then that lock plate, the whole thing comes down. And there it is, I got those 4 screws out. It just pulls right off of there. You see right up in there. That's the only thing still holding it. I need to find something that will patch that. I'm sure we'll find something cute. Like a push light or something, I bet, would fit on that just perfectly. And then we're gonna pull it out from the top, and then it's gone. Alright, all the screws are out. Scrape all this old die core out of here. This thing's been on here for 27 years, so I don't think it's just gonna pull right up. I mean, it'd be nice, right? If it was so old and tired it wanted to come out of here. Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna need a pry bar or 3 for some of this. Alright, let's see if we pull. There she goes. That's inside of my RV. That's awesome. Finally. That's huge. Huge, huge, huge. Last part of the roof is just getting this sealed. It really is. Let's get this satellite off of the roof and I can start prepping this hole for, looks like this is like some kind of clear silicone, but I gotta get all this cleaned up before I can patch it. There lies the sad satellite from 1995. I wonder if this thing ever actually broadcasted anything, or if anyone ever actually used it. Anyone around still knows how to get these things to work? Is there any kind of dish service that still exists for RVs that you can subscribe to? I don't think so. My favorite part, cleaning up. I feel like I've been doing this half my life already. It's clear silicone. Is this factory? Do any of you guys know, is this factory silicone, or is someone else come in here and remove this at one point and put this like almost flex seal looking stuff on? Alright, it's one of the last pieces of the puzzle. I brought some tin snips up here, but you know what guys, I don't even think that I need to trim this. I mean I could, but honestly, I'm just gonna put it down right there in the middle like that. We're gonna glue it down. I'm gonna tape over it. And then we're gonna die core over the whole freaking patch. That should make sure that I never get any kind of moisture in here, and this is sealed up nice and tight. So I don't know why they don't make every tube the same to get into. Like my poker wouldn't stab through this thing. I had to cut the tip off of it in order to get the glue out. But we got some just heavy duty construction adhesive from the Gorilla. We're gonna glue the backside of this. We're gonna glue all of that. We're gonna stick it down. kinda wish I had gloves. I definitely kinda wish I had gloves. As soon as I know how to get it. Just gonna hang out here for a few minutes. Oh, fun. Yeah, I got myself. Okay, I think I might find something a little heavy to put on top of that for like half hour, 45 minutes, just to really seal it down to the roof before I tape. Also, side note, definitely use gloves, because, yeah, stuff's gross. All right, it's time to get some tape on this. I got my Turnabond right here. I'm gonna wipe all this down. See a little bit of the adhesive poking out. So I'm just gonna wipe around the edges real quick. I just want the tape to have a nice good seal. That's good enough for me. Let's get some tape down. So I get two sort of evenly matched pieces. Oh. Sure, that looks even. Getting down to the end of this roll, I still have one more left. Still have a lot of 4/8 left over, which is nice. Yep, here's the end of the roll. Just enough, guys. I had just enough. And you never want to pull all of this clear coating, this clear that keeps it from sticking. You don't want to pull this all the way out the tape because, trust me, once this is activated, it isn't going anywhere. And I mean that. Like, once you get this stuff down, it's pretty permanent. And all the videos that I've seen kind of demonstrate that to be true. I'm at the point now where I can see the finish line of this project. I thought, but I really was under the assumption that this was all going to be a 2-day project. But I had never, ever tried to scrape off 27-year-old Winnebago roof sealant before. I have a feeling I was being exceptionally naive. If you're going to try and undertake a roof project the right way, you should set aside a lot of time, especially if you have a normal job that you have to do besides just being a full-time YouTuber. I'm gonna roll this all flat now. All right, here we go. It's all taped up. I got my die core ready. I'm just gonna start on the outside here. Well, I don't know how long it's been. It's probably, I started this in late May. It's now the end of July. We're all done here. Oh, my die cord keeps slipping over. Yeah, it's a little soft up here for sure. Like it's concaved a little bit, but it's holding firm. I'm not putting much weight on there. Anyway, look, here's what 4 tubes of die core will get you. I'll probably have to come through and touch up one more time, but this is the patch all installed. No more satellite dish. Never again. There'll probably be a solar panel that goes over this eventually. And once every 6 months, I'm going to be getting up here on the roof, and we're going to be going over the seals, and anything that needs to be redone will be addressed at that time. So, but for now, I have the front windshield to caulk on the top, and we can start taping this thing off and getting it painted with Henry's. It's about damn time.
Here's where I come to dump my garbage. This is my office dumpster. This here is the satellite dish. Trust Bye-bye.